everyone, I'm Michelle with Designs by JuJu, and in today's video tutorial, we're going to be making the In the Hoop Arched Floral Key Fob. This key fob is made in one hooping and is small hoop friendly, made in a 4x4 hoop. This is a great beginner project and is so quick and easy to make. Let's get started. For the arched floral key fob, you will need the following supplies. Some type of material that does not fray, such as cork or faux leather. For today's project, I will be using cork. tearEZ stabilizer. I'm using Designs by JuJu Plus tearEZ tearAway stabilizer. Embroidery thread. Sharp, fine tip scissors. I use these ones that have a serrated tip specifically for cutting vinyl and faux leather because they are so sharp and they cut like butter. And some finishing pieces, including cam snaps and a D-ring keychain. Let's head over to the embroidery machine and let's get stitching. We are over at my embroidery machine and we are ready to stitch the arched floral key fob. There are two key fobs that are available for purchase, including the arched floral key fob and the round floral key fob, which can be customized to add an embellishment such as a monogram or other. As I said, in today's tutorial, I'm going to be stitching the arched floral key fob. Both key fobs are stitched exactly the same. If you need additional help, make sure to reference the PDF instructions included with your purchase for more detailed step-by-step instructions. I already have my tearEZ tearAway stabilizer loaded onto my embroidery hoop, and I'm going to be stitching on the 4x4 hoop. These are a very quick and easy project and are small hoop friendly. So I'm ready to run the first stitch, which is going to be the placement line for my cork. Now that I have the placement line stitched for my cork, I'm ready to go ahead and place my cork directly on top of those placement stitches, making sure that they are completely covered and I have some excess fabric all the way around. As I stated previously, there are a variety of materials you could use to make these key fobs, but you do want to make sure that you are using a material that does not fray, such as a cork or a faux leather. All right, now that I have my cork secured to my hoop, I'm ready to go ahead and run the next few decorative stitches that are all going to be the leaves, the flowers, and the beautiful bow. As you can see, these stitches stitch directly on top of the material you have chosen. There is not a tack down stitch to secure your cork or your vinyl in place, so you want to make sure that you have it secured with tape, otherwise it will wiggle during stitching. I'm going to go ahead and run the remaining decorative stitches off camera and then we'll check back in once that's complete for the next stitches. Now that all of the decorative stitching is complete, I'm ready to run my final stitch, which is going to secure the back of my key fob to the front of my key fob. So first I'm going to go ahead and remove my hoop from my machine, and I am going to flip to the back side of my hoop. Next, I'm going to take my second piece of cork, and again, I'm going to cover the entire key fob with this cork, making sure that the entire initial placement lines are completely covered, and then I'm going to tape to secure it in place. Next, I'm going to flip my hoop back over and load it back onto my machine. Now that I've got my hoop loaded back onto my machine, I'm ready to run the final stitch, which is going to be the tack down stitch to secure my top cork to my back cork. All right, now that my stitching is complete, I'm ready to remove my hoop from my machine and we're gonna head over to my work table to finish this key fob. I've just removed my hoop from my machine, and as you can see, the top cork is now secured to the back of the cork. There's the tack down stitches right there. So I'm first going to remove all of this tape. Next, I am ready to go ahead and remove my project from my hoop, and I'm going to tear away all of this excess stabilizer. The tearEZ tearAway stabilizer from Designs by JuJu Plus removes so cleanly and easily. You will absolutely love it. All right, now I am going to just trim any of these little stray jump stitches real quick. All right, I've got all of my jump stitches and my thread tails trimmed. So now I am ready to use my scissors and I am going to trim around the outside of the key fob. I like to leave between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch border around the edge of the placement line. This is why you want to have a very sharp pair of scissors. I myself have a pair of scissors that I only use for cutting faux leather. It just helps keep them very sharp. And like I said, I really like these ones with the serrated edge because they just cut through this faux leather like butter. Okay, now that I have my excess cork removed, I am ready to go ahead and start preparing to add my cam snaps. The first step that I need to do is I need to punch a hole in each of these placement lines that was stitched with my embroidery machine using an awl. This will just allow me to get those cam snaps centered exactly where they need to go. So I'm just going to punch that little hole. Make sure to keep your hand out of the way. And next I'm going to get my cam snaps ready. So you need a front and a back, and then you need a female and a male side to your cam snaps. And I'm going to use my cam snap tool to attach my cam snaps. Make sure to reference your specific manual for the cam snap tool that you have so that you make sure you attach the cam snaps correctly. And now that I have my cam snaps attached, the final step is to take my D-ring clasp, my little keychain clasp, and I'm going to slide it onto the top like so and fold over my cam snaps. And my key fob is complete. And here are both key fobs side by side. So I have my arched floral key fob that you just saw me stitch on camera, as well as the round floral key fob. And for the round floral key fob, I did go ahead and add a monogram to the middle using the 3/4 inch Attitude script font from Designs by JuJu, that letter K. So as you can see, these were such a quick and easy stitch out, and they turned out so adorable with that cork. On camera, you just saw me complete this arched floral key fob. In addition to the arched floral key fob, there's also the round floral key fob, which can be customized using a variety of monograms and embroidery sets from Designs by JuJu. Both of these key fobs are so quick and easy to stitch, and as you saw on camera, I used cork, but there are other materials you could use, including vinyl or other non-fraying materials. This project is made in one hooping and is so easy to stitch. Not only is it 4x4 hoop friendly, but it's a great beginner project. I hope you have enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget to check the description box below for additional helpful links. Also, make sure to join the Designs by JuJu Blessings Facebook group for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. We hope to see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Happy stitching!